Hello Taurus and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing your March love reading. So we're going to be taking a look at the overall energies in your love life, and then we'll use the tarot to look at any details about obstacles or advice from spirit. So remember that this is a general reading, so if you're not resonating with this reading, you may want to check out your rising moon or Venus signs in order to see if there's a message there for you. So let's go ahead and get started with your overall energy. Regeneration. So this is kind of like the Phoenix rising type of energy. So it could be that you were in a past relationship that ended and you're just feeling like, you're kind of getting over it. You're starting to feel like you're coming back from the ashes. Really nice. Really nice. It's always good when you can start to see a glimmer of hope. Oh, and it's so wonderful. Yes, this is Spirit saying, you know what? You're coming back. You are that Venus rising, and it's about time for you to start imagining now what you want your future to be. When we go through one of those really difficult situations where, a relationship has ended or it's been disappointing, even if you're in a relationship right now and you're kind of like thinking about leaving, or things are difficult, this is Spirit saying, just imagine, what is it that you want? Because you are manifesting. This is going to be coming your way. Really nice. Okay, so let's use the Energy Oracle cards to see what else we have here. Storm warning. So for some of you, if you're in a committed relationship, you could be feeling, like that there is, a warning. You're starting to get intuitive warnings or messages that, things are not, going well. You may be trying to figure out, a strategy, trying to imagine how you can maybe either mend it or, what you're going to have to do moving forward. So let's see what else we have here. Door to romance. Okay, there we go. So, just imagine, what is it that you want in a romance? Because this is you, and for some of you, this regeneration and storm warning is something from the past. And you definitely have this door to romance being open for you. Really nice energy. There's a lot of green in this card, and they just reminded me that I think it's March 17th is St. Patrick's Day. That green really reminds me of St. Patrick's Day. So it could be that maybe this door to romance is going to open around the middle of March. It's so unusual that popped into my head. Okay, so let's use the good tarot to get some details about this situation. So I'm going to look at your past and present energies, then any obstacles, advice from spirit, and then finally the outcome. And remember, this is, you always have free will. You always choose to do what you want. All right, so in the past, you have the Three of Swords. Yes, this is the heartbreak, the disappointment about something not working out the way that you thought it would. But this is in the past, so, for some of you, it could be a recent past. For others, it could be something, in a farther past period. And we're going to go ahead and clarify these in a minute. So I'm going to get them out first. And now in your present, you have judgment. This is, you making the decision about, moving forward in some way. To me, the judgment card also is like a judgment of you taking care of you, standing up for yourself in a situation. And, for some of you, if you're still kind of in this conflict or this hurt, that this is more fresh. This is you deciding to go forward, to imagine what the future holds. And, opening the door to romance. allowing this energy to go ahead and pass, you know. So we have 2 here for the obstacle. The 9 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups is, you know, like celebrating. The 9 of Wands is an energy of, you know, the wounded warrior, putting up your boundaries around you so that you can protect your heart and nobody, you know, can hurt you. So since this is your obstacle, what it could indicate is that, you know, you're not celebrating the boundaries that you have kind of put up in order to protect your heart. And when you come out of something, you know, that is, you know, where, you know, if you really feel like this past energy, you know, you were the ashes, right? You really got burned in a really bad situation. It's really something that we do. We kind of put up all these boundaries around us to protect our heart until our heart is healed. And I think that this is Spirit coming in and saying that your obstacle is that you've put up these boundaries, but now it's kind of like time to celebrate life again. And when you have all these boundaries up that, you know, you're kind of like closing people off, but that's fine for a while because that's how we give ourselves time to heal. And this is Spirit coming in and saying, you know, it's time to go ahead and, you know, look at the boundaries for what they are, how they helped you to regenerate here. But it's also time to start celebrating life again. It's time to imagine, what do you think you want your future to look like? Really nice. Okay, so let's look at the advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit. The advice is Magician. Oh my gosh, right? They're like, hey, go ahead and start manifesting. We're ready to give it to you. Nice energy. Very nice. I'm Taurus. I mean, you really do. I mean, this is Spirit really coming in and making that really clear that you get basically whatever you want. Oh, and then in the end, you have Star. So this is healing. This is you seeing the light that you are. Understanding just like how much you've gone through and kind of celebrating it. You know, relishing that moment when you realize, you know what, I have stepped into this new world. And what I have now is better than what I had in the past. Oh, it's such lovely energy. Such lovely energy. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to clarify each of these to get a little bit more information. So with this 3 of Swords, we have the Knight of Cups. So, you know, I think that this Knight of Cups is, you know, someone that broke your heart. You thought that they were your Knight of Cups. But here's the thing. They were only a knight, and I feel, Taurus, that you really wanted a king. And, you know, in this deck, I always think that this Knight of Cups looks a little bit like a player, right? Like he's leaning on a chair. He's kind of like leaning back. It's not like he's coming forward and, you know, has his hand out with the roses. It's kind of like, you come to me, right? And I think that, you know, that may have resonate with some of you with what your relationship was like in the past. Like you had to go to the person, and it doesn't matter the gender, but you had to go to them. And it wasn't balanced. Like, I have flowers, but you have to come get them. Instead of me walking over to you and saying, I missed you all day long. Here's some flowers. I couldn't, you know, I'm just so happy to see you. I wanted to bring you a gift. It's kind of like, well, I have a gift for you, but you have to come over here. So I really think that, you know, this is your past energy. And, you know, somebody really did break your heart. Somebody that you thought was going to be your knight, you know, on the white horse type of energy. It's really interesting. And, you know, there's like a picnic here, but it's not like he's even like with the picnic. Like the picnic to me is like romantic. The roses are romantic, but it's just not like offering, right? It's not a true offer. It's like a lot of talk, but not a lot of walk. It's that type of energy to me, especially with the Three of Swords. So let's see what this judgment call is. Yes. So this is you saying, ho hum, right? And it's kind of like, she doesn't realize that there's a cup here. There's the 3 spilt cups. She's kind of like, well, yeah, I didn't really want any of those. That didn't work out. I'm not sure there's, any cups left. But she doesn't realize she like literally has her hand on this cup right here. And it's about you deciding to go make sure that you get this cup. And you notice this is like, the universe has their hand coming in to offer the cup, but she doesn't even see it. Let's get a couple more there. Yeah, I think you're trying to, decide. Oh, 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, Page of Cups. So this is you trying to get balance back in your life, right? Regeneration, you're coming back in. You're imagining your future. You're hoping that the door to romance opens. And then here comes your Knight of Cups, but he's downgraded down to a Page of Cups to come in and give you an apology. Yeah, I really feel like this is, that person coming back around. You're getting your life in order and, this person comes back. But what you're doing is you're reminding yourself about the 10 of Swords, all the pain that you've been through. And you're kind of like, no. Yeah, I remember what that was like. I'm going to hold out for, a new cup. I'm going to hold out. I'm going to wait. I'm making the judgment call to move forward and say no thank you to, to the roses and the picnic when this person comes back around. Okay, so let's see what your obstacle is. Can we clarify the obstacle? Yes, you're just kind of like up in your head. To me, the 5 of Swords is, regrets. I always call this like the regret card, but really, we don't really have, there are no regrets because there's never a decision that we make that is wrong. We're all on our journey and we make the best decisions that we can at the time. And so this is you kind of getting stuck up in your head about, what happened in the past. Did I make the right decision when I left? When, you get this offer of an apology, and you say no, you say no, you always have free will, but if you say no, did I do the right thing? The 3 of Cups can also represent a third party situation, right? And, just being kind of like, yeah, I remember how painful that was. I'm putting boundaries up. I'm not going to allow that back in. But your obstacle is that you're kind of having regrets about everything that happened in the past. But this is Spirit saying, no, you don't need to be regretful. The actions of somebody else are a reflection of them, not a reflection of you. And you did the best that you could. Sometimes if you're in a third party situation, you feel like, oh, I should have seen it. I should have seen that was going on. How was I duped? How was I so duped by this? Right? And this could have been the person from the past holding the flowers, having a picnic and just waiting. Whoever shows up first, gets the picnic and the flowers. And you may not have known that, there was somebody else in the mix. But this is Spirit saying, do not, your obstacle is that you're kind of regretting things that happened in the past or decisions that you're making, second guessing yourself. I think that's what this storm warning is. This person from the past coming back, wanting to reconcile or something, and You know, I really think that you're saying no because you want true healing. So we'll see how this ends up. And you have the door to romance opening. And it's a number 33. So this is a real soulmate that's on your path. So let's see what this Magician, Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles, you know, let's get, before I say anything, I'm going to get three more here. So we have the nine of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. You know, I think that, you know, they do want you to manifest what it is that you want in the future. But this is also in your advice. And for some of you, this person from the past, the Magician can also represent somebody that's manipulative. And since it's in your advice, it could be that the person from the past is trying to manipulate you by, you know, kind of like through your own fears. Like they, you know, the Four of Pentacles is holding on to something. So it could be that they are trying to manipulate you by your own fears. And because it's Pentacles, it could be about, you know, manipulating you about your fears of being able to financially, you know, support yourself or, you know, get a job or, you know, just be grounded in your life. And they could be doing that. The other way that this could be read, because, you know, this is a general reading, is that this is Spirit telling you it's time to manifest and not hold back. Because this Four of Pentacles is you like holding back, thinking that you cannot have it all, but you have the Imagine card. They're telling you, yes, you can. You can have it all. We're ready to give it to you. You just have to let go of your fears and allow all that you're imagining to come in, because you have the Nine of Swords. So this is kind of like, you know, you being very anxious and worried. And that's why this Four of Pentacles, you know, like this Magician, if this is the person, if you're resonating with the story that this is the person from the past coming back and kind of like manipulating you, right, around your fears of perhaps being alone or not financially stable or not able to do it on your own or something, right? This is you getting the clarity of, yes, I can do this on my own. I can do this on my own. And not only that, I am going to go and get my wishes and dreams come true. This is the Nine of Cups. Wishes and dreams being granted. And this is Spirit saying, listen, all you have to do is put down your fears, even if it's not the other person from the past coming in and, you know, playing with your fears, manipulating you around your fears. This is Spirit saying, don't manipulate your own life based on your fears. Put your fears to the side and step into this manifestation of your happy ever after, right? Your wishes and dreams being granted and coming true. Wow, it's lovely. It really is about, we do have a lot of like internal strife here. So Taurus, if you're resonating with that, you know, I think this storm warning they just said to me can be your own fears taking out the life that you're really dreaming of. It's time to put your fears to the side because you have been through so much. But look, you have the Regeneration card. You are the Phoenix rising, because look at what we have in the outcome. We have the Star card. That is you. This is definitely your energy, the Star card. Wow, lovely. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Oh, the Ace of Cups. Look at this. What you have to do, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. What you have to do is, if this person comes back from the past, you say, no thank you, right? No regrets. Don't regret it. Don't regret what happened in the past. Don't regret saying no if this person comes back. Do not get stuck in your fears that you're making the wrong decision, right? Because look you're going to heal, and then you get the Ace of Cups, which is the door of romance with the number 33, right? Which can be, twin flame, soulmate, but definitely a really lovely energy there. Oh, it's so lovely. Can we get 3 more just for overall advice here? This is so lovely. Wow. Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. Taurus. This is so lovely. Look at what you have. You have an offer coming in from the universe, right? This could be anything. This could be the job you've been wanting, the new house that you're wanting, the city, the trip, whatever it is. You have, look at all this new beginning. You have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. This is something grounded and usually something material, in the material realm. You are turning the wheel, right? You are literally turning the wheel. Beginnings and endings. You are ending this situation in the past. You are taking the lessons that you have learned and moving on into a bright future that you have created yourself, right? You have manifested what it is that you want, your wishes and dreams coming true. But guess what? You get the 10 of Cups. You wanted the 9 of Cups. The universe is ready to give you the 10 of Cups. You wanted the 9 of Cups, and then they gave you another Ace of Cups. And 9 plus 1 equals 10. Guess what? You hit the jackpot. You hit the jackpot here. Oh, I love this. Now, Taurus, you have to like this video. I mean, what a great reading. What a wonderful reading. I'm so excited for you. I'm literally giddy. Okay, so let's go to the Romance Angel card. It's really hard as a reader when, you kind of have this energy. You're starting with that energy. And, the reading at the beginning was kind of that energy. And then you end up, like, it's so opposite. It's so lovely. Just so lovely. Okay, so chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yes, this is your door to romance. And remember, it's the number 33. 33 is a very spiritual number. This is like a twin flame, soulmate connection. Really nice. Oh, my goodness. I'm really surprised there's not like a King of Cups down here. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. And I really do feel like this new person that comes in, because you do have the number 33, it's like you are going to, it's almost like you meet and you instantly love, well, not love, but like each other, right? It's like, oh yeah, I've been waiting my whole life for you. Oh my gosh. And you saw me. I'm shuffling them right here in front of you. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Oh my goodness. I'm not surprised for that to pop out. As lovely as this is. Okay, let's do a couple of, because we do have the twin flame number here, and because we do have a very difficult situation in the past. Let's go ahead to the twin flame oracle cards and see what they have. I just love the energy of these cards. Like my favorite. Travel, movement, meeting, adventures. Be ready for new experiences. Taurus, your bags are packed. You are ready for this new beginning. Oh my goodness. I am so excited for you. Summer. It's time to see the sunny side. Your answers arrive in summer. And March 21st is the spring equinox. So it could be, you are still working through some of this energy. Remember, we have this person from the past might be coming back. That might be happening like soon if it does happen, And it might be the summer before this door to romance opens. But that's okay. That's right around the corner. And in the meantime, you're going to continue healing and manifesting and getting ready for this. Oh my gosh, family, kids' opinions, judgment, resolve family stress. Very nice. Yeah, so if, you have some stressful situations, it could be, especially since we had, that manipulative feeling here. It could be that if you had children with this past energy or something, that, they're kind of like using that as a way of needling in on your fears or something like that. So, just be aware. That's not going to be for everyone. Okay, so now let's go to the Love Oracle cards to close out this reading. I think this is my favorite reading this week. This has really been a very nice one. Okay, so we have, I love these. This is a creativity oracle. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Oh my goodness. That is just so lovely. I mean, here you are. Imagine all the possibilities and new opportunities. Does it get any better than that? Wow. Well, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there. That was a lovely reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And I wish you lots of love and light in this situation and all your situations. Bye for now.